All right, and welcome to Pigskin Pick'ems. This is week 2. This is the series where we go ahead and look through the entire lineup for week 2, and we just go ahead and decide who our winners and losers are going to be. Starting off the week, we got Thursday Night Football, Buffalo Bills going in to visit the Miami Dolphins. Miami, again, very hot and humid place. Buffalo is a team that thrives in the cold. They're 33% the favorite as far as this matchup. Miami has a 67% chance. The crowd seems to love Miami in this lineup, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the opposite, and we're going to go with the Buffalo Bills. Now, in the next lineup here, man, I was just talking about the Saints, how I want to see Derek Carr against a much better team because I'm actually starting to get some interest as far as Derek Carr goes, but whoo, man, I had no idea they were going to be playing the Dallas Cowboys with that dominant defense here, and it's at Jerry World. Yeah, this one, unfortunately, I got to go with the Dallas Cowboys here solely because it's a home game. Dallas is undefeated at home in the regular season. Of course, they got their ass whooped by the Green Bay Packers in the playoffs. But again, we expected some sort of choke job in the playoffs from the Cowboys. But since it's the regular season, home opener, I got to go Cowboys here. Now, next one here, we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers against the Detroit Lions. This is going to be a rematch of the divisional round here. And again, 91% of the public believe the Detroit Lions can get this win. 9% think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Count me in leading in that 91% of the Detroit Lions here. So, Detroit Lions defense, got to step it up. Got some things to clean up. Offense, again, some things to clean up. We got to make a little bit more connections as far as Amon-Ra St. Brown. Baker Mayfield looking good. Mike Evans looking great. Reliable, like always. It's going to come down to, can the new rookies for the Detroit Lions, the cornerbacks, Terrion Arnold and Enos Rakestraw, hey, and even their old teammate, Carlton Davis here from the old Tampa Bay Buccaneers, can the secondary step up and prevent the wide receiver rooms from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers from scoring? So, again, I think so. 91% of America thinks so. We're going Lions here. Interesting game. We got the Indianapolis Colts, who are actually 39% favored compared to 61% of the Green Bay Packers here. Now, the Green Bay Packers will not have starting quarterback Jordan Love in. He's going to be out for about 4 to 6 weeks based off of the injury that he got in Brazil. For that reason alone, they're going to go either with Malik Willis, who they signed just about maybe 2 weeks ago, or another rookie quarterback. Anthony Richardson looking great. I think he goes into Lambeau and gets the dub. So we're going to go with the Indianapolis Colts here. Next up, we got the New York Jets, 87% projected as far as the fan votes go, going against the Tennessee Titans. Will Levis, DeAndre Hopkins looks like he's going to be healthy enough to play that game with no limitations. I don't think DeAndre Hopkins is enough to get this win at home. So again, I'm going to go ahead and go with the majority and select the Jets here because that defense is just looking like it has something to prove after what happened last week. So Jets here, get the vengeance game. Now, we got the San Francisco 49ers going into Minnesota. And again, we got Sam Darnold making the throws to Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson, but we also got defense for the 49ers who are going to be rushing towards Sam Darnold, and I don't think he has a great game, not because he's Sam Darnold, but because the defense is the 49ers defense. I'm going to go ahead and go with the majority here, 93% San Francisco 49ers. Next game, we got the Seattle Seahawks going into New England Patriots territory. New England Patriots are 16% as far as picked rate goes, 84% for the Seahawks. Seahawks defense looking stingy. I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Seattle Seahawks just because, again, Jacoby Brissett looking a little injury prone. I hate to say it, but it might end up happening within 2 weeks. Seattle Seahawks, if Geno Smith can produce like how he did 2 seasons ago, I think they go in with this win. So I'm going to go ahead and select Seattle Seahawks. Next game here, we got the New York Giants led by Daniel Jones, who, again, has officially thrown for more pick sixes than touchdowns. Do you know how incredibly embarrassing that is? Your $106 million quarterback who you signed to a 4-year deal has officially given the opposing team more points than your own team that you signed for. Do I really got to explain it further than that? Commanders, Jaden Daniels gets his first win as a rookie. Washington all the way here. Now, next, we got the Los Angeles Chargers. Oh my God, another team where I'm just, woo, what's going on here? We got the Carolina Panthers here. Bryce Young still needs some help. Whatever the hell it might be, call the president. They need some help. I don't know what they're going to be able to do against the Los Angeles Chargers. Justin Herbert is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and pick Los Angeles Chargers, and I think most of you guys should too. 96% actually of the population is picking Los Angeles Chargers. Now, next, we got a pretty even game here. 47% on the Cleveland Browns, 53% on Jacksonville Jaguars. This is game number 10 here. Now, I was kind of heading towards Cleveland as far as this pick goes, but again, we're playing in Florida again. Hot, humid, muggy, awful conditions to play in, awful conditions to even walk outside. I think Cleveland goes in there with the intention of winning. Of course, defense is going to start off strong. Defense is going to get incredibly tired out because Deshaun Watson can't do anything in offense, can't get anything clicking. Defense is going to be staying out there longer than intended. They're going to get burned out. Jacksonville has a comeback win. So again, picking Jacksonville here. Next game. Woo, man, this is getting even closer here as far as 0 to 100. Las Vegas Raiders, 3%. 3% of the population picked this one. 97% picked Baltimore in their home opener in a vengeance tour. Lamar Jackson's going to have an incredible game. He's going to get Mark Andrews involved, Isaiah Likely involved, Zay Flowers. It's just going to be a complete dominance as far as this game goes. Now, Las Vegas defense, I am still going to be looking at that because I really need to see that defense step up. Max Crosby can't do everything for this team. He needs some help from Gardner Minshew. So again, offense has to do something. But again, defense from the Ravens looks good. No wonder they're picked 97%. So join me in there, 97%. Can't beat that. Now, next up, we got an NFC West showdown between the Los Angeles Rams heading over to Arizona to play the Cardinals. Kyler Murray looks good. Is this the main question I got to ask myself? Is this the week where Kyler Murray and Marvin Harrison Jr. finally establish a connection? I'm fucking hoping for that. I want to see what this rookie can do. I think everybody in the Arizona fan base wants to see that. I think all of us fantasy owners wants to see what Marvin Harrison can do. But again, the Rams aren't just going to sit down and let the wide receiver room just run over them. No, Rams defense is looking really good. Even with injuries, can they get back in for this next game on week 2? I'm going to go ahead and say, man, it is an 83% pick for the Rams versus 17. Honestly, I was thinking it would be a little closer here. Oh, man, this is the first one where I actually have to really think about it. Cooper Kupp showed up. Puka Nakua's not playing. Matt Stafford's probably pissed that he lost in Ford Field. No fucking tribute video towards him. He's probably angry about that. Kyler Murray, though, man. Kyler Murray is looking good. So I'm going to go with the underdog here and pick Arizona. Next up. Oh my God, we got a yawn fest here. We got the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Denver Broncos. And we got their home opener. Bo Nix, high altitude stadium. Pittsburgh goes in. The offense, is the offense going to actually do something? Because again, last week, none of the points that they acquired, 18 of those points were all by the kicker, Chris Boswell. Who's going to be playing? Russell Wilson? I kind of hope so. I kind of hope Russell Wilson plays his old team. And let's see. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. Can Mike Tomlin get the win against Sean Payton? I'm going to say no, man. 85% of the picks are going for the Steelers here. I'm going to go with the underdog here. Denver Broncos. Why? High altitude. And let's see. The defense of the Steelers is going to do amazing. I know that. Defense is going to do great. But I think the offense is just going to the offense for the Steelers is not going to do enough, and they're going to tire out the defense. And Bo Nix will eventually connect with Cortland Sutton for a touchdown. And I think it's enough. I think it's enough. We're going to go underdog here. Denver Broncos. All right, we got the late window games finally. Cincinnati Bengals going into Arrowhead. Joe Burrow shit the bed against the New England Patriots. I wish I could be playing Eliminator with what, we're playing Pigskin Pick'ems. I wanted to play Eliminator, but I'm out because I picked the Bengals. And 30% of America did too. We're out. I can't play anymore. Joe Burrow, I'm not going to be picking the Bengals because they got a lot to prove. There should be no reason why they lost against the New England Patriots. Now they got to go into Arrowhead, probably one of the toughest places to play in. Yeah, locking in the Chiefs here. 88% of the picks are going towards there. I honestly could see it going even higher. All right, next up, Sunday Night Football. We got the Chicago Bears, Caleb Williams, going over to the Houston Texans to play CJ Stroud. And this is a game. This is going to be a game where I'm hoping it is wide receiver heavy. Both teams are stacked at that position. Now, the difference is, in my opinion, Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon can run the ball. We didn't really have a notable running back from Chicago. Caleb Williams, yes, he's a little bit of a runner guy, but again, so is CJ Stroud. I would argue Caleb is more of a runner guy, but the Houston defense, I think, can contain him, especially with the newest additions they just made in the offseason. So I'm going to go ahead and pick, holy crap, it's actually 90% to 10%. I thought it'd be closer. Okay, let's go Texans here. Texans. And closing it up, we got Monday Night Football. We got a Battle of the Birds here. Atlanta Falcons going into Philly to play the Eagles. Atlanta, Kirk Cousins not looking like it might be the answer here. Unfortunately, they got that big deal, that big contract. Who knows? Michael Penix might even play. I'm doubting it though. Well, holy shit, we got a 95% to 5% here. I would think it's maybe not that much of a blowout, but Jalen Hurts did look good in Brazil. I'm going to go ahead and pick the Eagles here. Now, as far as the tiebreaker question goes, how many points in total are going to be scored in the Falcons versus Eagles? Let's see. I'm going to say at least 2 touchdowns from Jalen Hurts. Obviously, I'm going to believe Jake Elliott makes the point. So what are we looking at? 14 points already. Saquon, I think he's going to get 2 touchdowns. So we're at 28. I think there's going to be another field goal on top of that. So we'll go 31 points for the Eagles. Now, as far as the Falcons go, they didn't look so good last week. So I'm thinking they're going to go 12. So 31 plus 12. All right, let's go. 43 points. 43 points. Again, incredibly unlikely that I'm going to get that question correct. But again, that's just a tiebreaker here. So again, let's just go ahead and redo the picks here. We made all of them. Buffalo over Miami, Dallas over the Saints, Lions over the Bucks, Colts over the Packers, Jets over the Titans, 49ers over the Vikings, Seahawks over the Patriots, Commanders over the Giants, Chargers over the Panthers, Jaguars over the Browns, Baltimore over the Ravens, Cardinals over Rams, Broncos over Steelers, Chiefs over Bengals, Houston over the Bears, Philadelphia Eagles over Atlanta Falcons. Now, how many underdogs did I pick here? We got the Broncos here, an underdog. Cardinals, underdog. Let's see. I believe that's it, man. Oh, no. Colts, somehow they're an underdog here. I don't think enough people realize Jordan Love is out. But yeah. Oh, Buffalo, I forgot. First one, underdog. Everyone's probably accumulating towards that weather being a factor, but I think Josh Allen pulls through. So again, we're 4 underdogs that we're picking with. So again, these are my picks for the Pigskin Pick'em League Week 2. Again, it's not too late to join the league. The link will be in the description if you want to go ahead and join our public league. Again, thanks for watching this video. Have a good day. Okay, bye.